Hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's daily drawing with Mia from the Museum by Sketchy app. Formerly, it was just called Sketchy. But now, if you want to look it up, unfortunately it's only on iOS, but it's a really cool platform for people to draw each other and share references. And I got in touch with Mia and thought this is a really cool photo for the shadow shapes, and we've been focusing on shadow shapes recently, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm still on my pencil spread, so I have some Inktense pencils with me, and I'm so happy to be here with Adam. Good afternoon. Where are you, Adam? I wondered what time zone you're in. Oh no, my water brush is like, oh, I just found another one though yesterday. It's almost out of water. This was in the basement from moving, and the water's been in here for a long time. Okay, I don't need to go get more water. Kiki is here, Rachel is here, and Adam is in Maine. There are 5 of you here, 6 of us drawing together. It's so nice to have you here. Let's sketch Mia. And if you're watching the replay, please let me know that you're watching and where you're drawing from, what you're going to be drawing with. So yesterday I did this drawing. Yesterday was the Drawn Together show, which was a lot of fun, but I was not super content with the work that I did, but I had a lot of fun. And then in the after party, Andrew schooled me on some oil painting tips, because he said, you use it like watercolor, but you should use it like oil paint. And it was super informative for me. It felt like I got to do a private oil painting masterclass with Andrew, which is really cool because he's just so amazing. If you would like to watch the Drawn Together episode, go over to @DrawnTogetherShow. I think you'll be able to find us there because it was really cool. And if you were there yesterday, oh cool, Adam just got a big art purchase, 2 of my classes plus a parallel pen and Inktense pencils. That is very exciting. Have fun with all of the drawing, the classes and the supplies. So good. Thank you for getting my courses. That's really cool. Which ones did you get? If you got 2, I'm thinking maybe it was on the Carabolic Art School, which the Flourishing Artist is here. Hello. The calligraphy pen, which the parallel pen is going to be really good for, and the watercolor portraiture class, observational drawing, and watercolor portraiture. Maybe it was those 2, but maybe it wasn't. You let me know. Here's my spot, and I'm thinking Mia's going to fit in here, I hope. I'm going to put yeah, awesome, nice combination. I'm going to put the portrait in here. And I have a few different Inktense pencils here. I'm going to start light, and I've got this poppy red, maybe chili red. I was thinking in the glasses because it's like a different color. Thought the red combinations could be cool. And then I have deep indigo to get really dark. So that should be interesting. Kiki says both great classes. You've done them both. That's so good. Cool. Let's draw, shall we? Who was at the Drawn Together show yesterday? It was fun, confusing, surprising, and fun. It was very interesting. The after party was super cool. It was really nice, spending some more time hanging out with Andrew. I wonder, is there something special I can do today with the focus on shadow shapes? There's such cool shadow shapes here. So it's just going to be special, whatever it's going to be. And just make sure you can see where I'm drawing and start drawing. Okay, 10 minutes now. How is everyone? How is the daily drawing going for everyone? I was just thinking about like it was so exciting at the start of the year and so many people were posting so much, and I've noticed it slowed down a bit, which is I am totally familiar with from ongoing like art challenges. I'm super grateful for those of you who keep showing up. It's so cool. I know when I was teaching in like 30 Faces, 30 Days and Let's Face It, which are these like prolonged art challenges that at some point, sometimes there's a bit of like fatigue trying to keep up. But my hope is that people will be able to just like pop into this whenever they feel like it and draw along. And I know so many of you are doing so many other like drawing challenges and stuff at the same time and putting in so much sketching. So it's just, I'm really happy to have you here, however you're able to be here, whenever you're able to be here. I'm home alone with the kids this weekend. So it was good that I kept the 9:30 rhythm going rather than 9, because I wouldn't have been ready at 9. That would have been incredibly stressful. But here I am, ready now. Here we are. I would be interested. I know that Ike has a really awesome Instagram account, and I wonder if there are others of you that have an Instagram account. YouTube. And many of you have Instagram accounts. You can also, if you want to, put your Instagram handle in the chat. But I was thinking YouTube, because I'm always happy to see Ike's shorts. The YouTube reels are called shorts. Yeah, and I just wonder if there are any others of you on here who are sharing that I'm maybe not aware of yet, because it's nice to to get in touch and connect and support each other's channels, and just to see what everyone is up to. So if you have a YouTube channel, feel free to put it in the chat or the comments. I feel like there's so much going on in this one. It's pretty ambitious for a 10-minute pose, but sometimes it's good to go for it. It was so interesting yesterday. I don't know what was going on, but as I was drawing Andrew, I did this 10-minute portrait over here yesterday, and I felt like confident. I was like, oh yeah, that worked out. That was good. And then something happened last night. Like, I was just like, oh, I spent more time on my drawings, and then I didn't feel as good about them. I felt good about the whole show because it was just so much fun. It was fun hanging out with Andrew, and there were so many people in the chat, and it was great. But for some reason, like, it wasn't flowing like it sometimes does. I feel like this is already like strong. But yeah, it was, for whatever reason, challenging with Andrew yesterday. And then in the after party, I started using the oil paints. That was so hard. I knew before going into it, like, oh, this is going to be tricky. I haven't done this. It was the second time I've done oil paints in like 7 years, maybe 8 years. And the last time was when we had Andrew on, and I was like, oh, should I do this like on a stream? It's not like what I'm super comfortable with, but it would be cool. And I'm glad I did, though I wasn't super happy with the result, but it's not finished. It's a work in progress. And in the after party, Andrew had some great advice for me. I felt that was super, super helpful. Oh, cool. Ike was reluctant to join YouTube, but eventually started recording your sketches, and now you love it. I love seeing your sketches. It's so good. It's so nice to see. You have such chill music, and your style is really beautiful. Rachel, Drawn Together was awesome. Huge thanks for making it happen. You're so welcome. I loved it, and it was great having you there. Hi, Cindy. Kiki, you got to watch the replay of the after party. Thank you so much for being Drawn Together VIP. I'm glad you got to see the replay, though you couldn't be there. I missed you, but that's great that you got to see the replay. Yeah, the after party format, I like it a lot. It's really cool. Even when people aren't talking so much, some people like have great questions, and I just love that extra sense of being together. The community vibe in the after party is super nice. Like live streams are already great, and I love the time that we share here, but the after party was so cool. So yeah, this is such a great reference photo for the idea of shadow shapes. There are so many great shapes and some great like color variation, and the glasses are so exciting. I may go a bit over time today. I knew as I picked this and was like, wow, this week has been 10-minute portraits, but I'm really excited about this reference. So we'll see what's possible in 10 minutes. Hola, Luis. Kiki, you had to rush off to life drawing. Yeah. So good that you're doing that. That's amazing. And yeah, thank goodness for replays. So you can, you don't have to stay home and hang out in Zoom. You can go to the real world, and you can watch the replays. That's perfect. There's such cool stuff going on in the glasses. Oh, we haven't drawn glasses for a while, right? We had a phase where it was glasses all day, every day. And as I saw this reference, actually, I wrote to Mia a week ago, and I just saw today that she was like, "Yeah, sure, use it." So that was really cool. And I was like, "Oh yes, these glasses. There's so much coolness in this reference." And Mia has a lot of great reference on the Museum by Sketchy app. So I don't know if Mia's on Instagram, but I put the Sketchy username in the Discord server, but I didn't put it here. I just noticed. If you're not already on the Discord server, please come join. It is a lovely place to share. I love seeing people's work there, and it's been nice. We're getting close to 300 people on the Discord server, and recently I've noticed a bit more conversation happening, the general chat, and people chatting about materials and sharing inspiration and stuff. It's really, really cool to see. Been a few people who posted in the feedback and loving critique area. What are people's plans for the weekend? I don't really have any, apart from swimming course with the kids. That's been a central focus the past few weeks on the weekend. That was 10 minutes. I would love to keep going with this. Should I keep going? I could take a photo at this and say that was 10 minutes and then just keep going. So I don't know. I had this idea a while back when I did 5-minute portraits. I was like, maybe the replays will be more watchable if it's short. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like on the start of the year in January, and also December, I think the streams were getting watched more. But there's been like consistently more people coming to the channel. Welcome. It's great to have you here. But I don't know. I haven't figured it out. I don't know what is the cleverest way to, if there's any strategic way to like share things to kind of accelerate the growth of the channel. I don't know. If anyone has any ideas. It was interesting having Andrew on. I remember because he has so many followers, and his Instagram, his YouTube account has just like, he's just been at it like this year it seems, but it's grown so fast. But he's already has a huge following on Instagram and TikTok. But I remember when we talked to him the first time, he was like, he doesn't really know anything about social media. He just makes this amazing stuff, and so many people like it. So it's even though he's not consciously thinking of a strategy for doing things, he's just doing it, and it's really good. So maybe it's an interesting idea just to. I'll put another 10-minute timer on, and take a half time 10-minute photo. Cindy already put in the drawing hand, anticipating the end of this 10-minute portrait, but still here. Oh, the color is a bit cooler on the screen than it is in front of me. Yes, Andrew's YouTube is amazing. And I guess he's got a lot of, like he's got all these super successful shorts, reels already from TikTok and YouTube. So he's just able to like pump them out onto his YouTube. So just, I guess, sharing what has already been successful has just been a recipe for success for Andrew. Yeah, and I love the chance that we got to hang out with him. It's so nice and funny. I was pretty confused at the beginning with like the music and stuff. That was a nice surprise. And there were a few like technical hiccups before we got started, so it was already kind of like, oh, what's going on, and then, hey, what's this? But yeah, he just has such a wonderful, persistent sense of humor. And sometimes it's kind of like, is that true? Is that an actual thing that he's just said? Or is it just, is he just joking? Is he just joking permanently? Oh, actually, I have this, that was indigo, and I have this violet here. I wonder, I'll make the brighter hair, use the violet pencil, and a different way of like rendering it just to separate the light shape from the really dark shadow of the hair. Next weekend, Sunday, I'm pretty sure, Sunday evening, the 23rd, I'm going to do a shadow shapes workshop. and I did a series of workshops. It's not yet up on my website, but I would love you to subscribe to my mailing list. The link's in the description, because I'll be writing to the mailing list. You hear about it there first. And in December, I did a series of workshops that were super fun, and we got to hang out in Zoom and worked on a few portraits together. And I really enjoyed the way of like questions being asked, and then being able to directly demonstrate solutions to people's questions and challenges. It was really fun. So I would, would love as many of you who want to come along to the workshop. Sign up to my mailing list to be informed about that. I'm sure I'm going to talk about it more in the coming days, in the coming week. And also, the second round of my mentorship will be starting in April. And anyone who's interested in that, please get in touch. It has been super fun, and I get the feeling that the mentorees are also enjoying it. There's been inspiration and success. There's been intense challenges, and it's so good to be able to move through the different phases together, because it's it's like it's part and parcel. It's part of the creative cycle of having that kind of intense uplift of inspiration, and then to get into it and being like, well, why is this not moving the way I want it to? And then to be able to go through that together, to really I feel like it's a wonderful thing to be able to share, and for each other to learn from everyone's experiences and what everyone's going through. And I'm really enjoying it. I get the impression the mentorees are as well. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for sharing such time with me, and I hope that there's a lot imparted in this way of sharing that is really beneficial for those who are taking part. And I'm going to be opening it up again, so it'll be the second round, and we meet a couple times a month, and there's an ongoing private chat which could potentially be full of inspiration, and in between the meetings that we keep in touch and share things that are going on. It's really, really cool. I'm enjoying it so much. And if it sounds like that kind of close guided attention in your process could be something that could really feels like it could be something for you, then please get in touch, because it's really cool. Adam loves this reference. Regarding YouTube growth, a lot of it is about consistency. Keep posting videos. It takes a while for that to spin up organic growth. I know. I'm being pretty consistent with daily live streams, and I've been posting like the shorts. I sometimes batch posting them, because I'm able to take each one of these live streams and then make a time lapse out of it, post it as a short. But I don't know. I never, in all of my years of social media-ing, I have never really felt like big growth. Like, it always feels like a lot of effort, and it's been years and years and years and years and years of it. But yeah, I just keep doing it, and hope. I see like a lot of you. I've just recently met here because I'm doing this, and I'm so glad that you've found your way here, and I hear that so many people are enjoying the daily practice. So I know that it's good, so I enjoy doing it, and I keep doing it. And just wonder, I know that it's a whole genre of YouTube videos is about YouTube growth, and I have spent hours watching these videos and heard all sorts of advice and stuff, but I don't know. It's just got to keep doing it. But I know that this is good. I'm having fun. Who's having fun? Who's enjoying these videos? I know a lot of you are. You keep coming back. You keep drawing. I keep seeing your sketches, and I know that it's good. All right, this is good. I like this reference a lot too. I'm glad I went for the second 10-minute slot, 10 plus 10, rather than keeping it to... I'm going to see if I can get the color a bit warmer. Whoa, too warm. Maybe like that. It's a bit like that. Yeah, stick with that. Oh, that's so great. It rekindled your love of drawing, Adam. I'm so glad to hear it. That is so cool. That's amazing. That's great. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I love that you're sharing your sketches on the Museum by Sketchy app as well. It's really great to check in there and see what you've done. And yeah, I feel like this creative stuff it's wonderful. It can be so wonderful, just doing it on your own. But I enjoy so much doing it together, and yeah, it makes the whole experience different to know. Like on the one hand, to be in touch with Mia, and then to be sitting here sketching with all of you, and then getting to see people's work and knowing what people are doing, and even if I haven't seen your work and you're sketching along but not sharing anywhere, it's just cool to be able to do it together. It's such a cool thing. So thank you everyone for being here. Oliver, fashionably late. Welcome to the end of the live stream. Hello, Nicole. Kiki loves the sense of community I've built and the daily meetings. Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? I'm glad to have you here, Kiki. Glad that you love it too. So yeah, the oil painting that I started in the after party yesterday of Andrew Kadima, I'm going to keep working on it. And if you watched yesterday's stream of this one up here, you know the story already of how last time I picked two colors that were like almost the same, very close in value. And so like this time I'm going to pick a bright color and a dark color. And the bright color that I picked was a lot darker than I was anticipating. And then I was kind of like, yeah, it was challenging. But Andrew was there to hold my hand and to call me out on my the way I was working, and I really appreciated it. Like I'm if someone's got something to say to me which is like, how about you did it more like this, and then maybe you'd be reaching your results faster that you want, and I'm like, yeah, please tell me, don't hold back. So I'm super glad that Andrew was just there to be able to say, why are you doing it that way? It was really cool. So yes, the drawing hand emoji. Thank you, Adam and Cindy, who already put it in here 10 minutes ago. If you've made it to the end of this video, I'd love to see a drawing a hand emoji in the comments, in the chat. And thank you so much, Mia, for this super cool reference photo. And yeah, I would love to see everyone's sketches. So if you're on Instagram, you can tag me at Dylan Sara. Also on the Museum by Sketchy app, I think I have the same. And you can use the hashtag drawing with Dylan. And I would love to reshare your work and join the Discord server too. Share your work on the Discord server. It's really, really cool. It's great to see people sharing there. And I hope you all have a great weekend with whatever it is that you need. And we will be drawing here again, 9:30 tomorrow, same time tomorrow. How's everyone feeling? Are you finished? Did you finish in 10 minutes? No pressure, you don't have to finish in 10 minutes, but it's just just sometimes beneficial. I feel like this drawing benefited from me saying it was going to be 10 minutes, even though it was 20, because I just got right into it. And I see some of the inconsistencies in the reference, but it's like when you've just got 10 minutes, you just got to go, start drawing. And that life and spontaneity of trying to stick to a time limit, knowing that you don't have long, often I feel like it leads to a strong start for my sketches. So it was cool to do it that way. I see my drawings from over here. It's something I've noticed because I'm working like this. Often I have like something slanted in the way that I've been drawing some of these. There are particular drawings where I'm like, oh, the shape of the head is like it's leaning that way. And this, I don't know, maybe something about the way I'm kind of leaning over and drawing, and then I look up on the screen, I'm like, oh, it looks different than it does from here. But I guess that adds some uniqueness to it. Thank you for those drawing hand emojis. Cindy, Adam, Kiki, Oliver, Lewis, Nicole, Rachel, thank you for being here. You're also cool. I would love to see your work, as I mentioned, and I look forward to drawing with you again tomorrow. Oh, and if you want to do me a favor, go over to the like and subscribe to this channel. Go over to the Drawn Together channel, and even if you saw the live stream yesterday, if you could just let that there is a new version in the videos, because Shannon was super out of focus. I amazingly I got this paid version of this streaming platform, and even though the stream was out of focus, the replay is crispy and so good, and it would be really cool if you could just watch it, like, comment, just let it play, and maybe that will help it reach some more eyes. Because all of the momentum that the live stream had, and there were a lot of people there, and a lot of people saw it. But the quality, when I watched the replay, I was like, oh, can't even see Shannon's drawing, and her drawing is amazing. And so there is an updated, edited version. It's a bit shorter, and it's the quality of it is much better. So that would be a huge help if you could get on over to the Drawn Together channel. And in the video section, rather than live section, there's the Antrigadema replay. That would be really cool. You don't even have to watch it. Just put it on in the background on your computer, put the window behind something else that you're doing, walk away. I do that sometimes. If anyone wants me to help them get watch time on their YouTube channels, just let me know. I do watch as many of them as I can, but some of them I just let play because I know but that's also helpful too. I let my own videos just play like that.